Well, good morning and welcome to the solo gigging life. And boy, what a life. Yeah, okay. Well, it's funny. The other day, I somebody asked me they were impressed by my playing, and they said, "Do your kids do what you do?" And this that. And I said, "Well, they do play. My son plays. He plays guitar, and he's pretty decent. Um, but he doesn't do it for a living like I do. So, and thank you, Jesus, for that. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad business to get into as a solo artist at all. I didn't mean that in a negative way. It's just that it's an interesting job, and there's a lot of dynamics to it. So, anyways, but yeah, it was pretty funny. They asked me, and they go, "Yeah, well, how's your son play too?" Yeah, yeah, he plays, but I guess he's smart enough not to get in the business. But no, really, it's not a bad business. The thing is, it's either in your blood or it isn't. Some people like to play, and you got a lot of couch people or garage people, and they play around the barbecue and stuff like that, and that's wonderful and that's beautiful. But then there's people that take it a step further and want to share the love, get the spread the good news of soothing soulful music. So, anyways, but getting off subject here, but it was kind of funny. Somebody had brought that up the other day. But what I really wanted to do was show you my new member of the family here. I have a little. It's a Gretsch, and it's called the Jim Dandy, I believe. They call it the Jim Dandy, and this thing is so freaking cool, man. I had to set it up a little bit when I got it, but it wasn't too bad. The action was a little bit high, but what a great sounding little parlor guitar. And I actually had a really nice. It was actually a collector's, and it was solid wood. There was no laminate. It was a little parlor I had. Matter of fact, if you go back on some of the videos a couple years ago, I'm performing that Fleetwood Mac song, and I'm sitting by the Jeep. Never Going Back Again, I think it's called, or whatever. That is the parlor. We gave that to our daughter, or Kim's daughter, and we gave that to her. She wants to, she's she's a small girl, and a full body guitar is, when somebody's starting off, you really want to kind of start them off in something that they're comfortable with holding. They can fit on their lap, and stuff like that. But yeah, so we gave that to her, and so she's using it now. I hope she is. But anyway, so yeah, it was an investment kind of thing when I bought that thing, because they didn't make that. I forgot what. I wish I could remember what Washburn model it was, but it was a bitchin' little parlor. This thing is the next best thing. I'm telling you. I mean, it is badass. I love this thing. It sounds good. So what I wanted to just brush on today was basically this. A lot of you new guys that are getting out there are not necessarily new, but you've been in music, you've been playing covers and stuff like that through the years with bands and whatnot. So now you're on your side. So now you want to go solo, which is a great thing. So what you're going to come up against is you're going to start going through songs that you really dig, because that's what you really want to do. You want to do songs that you enjoy playing and that you love. So you've got to be flexible enough to be able to, when you do these songs, you need to, like I'll give you a perfect example. I just added another song to the set, and it's called All Things Must Pass by George Harrison. I just think it's a beautiful song, and I don't even do George Harrison. Probably, maybe later on. I remember, I think I used to a long time ago, used to do Here Comes the Sun. Yeah, I like that song too. But I, for some reason, I thought a lot of people did that song, and so I kind of shied away from it. It's just a beautiful song. But I haven't heard anybody do All Things Must Pass. You know, one of his releases he did when he was solo and had left the Beatles. But anyway, so it's such a beautiful song. So, but George sings very high. He's in a high range. And I don't sing like that. I cannot sing that. I mean, I can get up to those notes, but for any length of time, not really so much. So, what I wanted to tell you guys today is don't give up. Don't get discouraged, because I've gotten pissed off, man. I'm like, fuck, I want to do this song. I dig it, but I can't find the key. Be patient. Start trying other open keys that the song might be in, and just keep at it, and you'll find that key that you're comfortable singing with it, and and go from there. There's a couple songs I've had to drop completely, because why is that certain songs, when you take them out of the key that they're recorded in, it's like a train wreck. It doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't come across like the original key that it's in. Some of you veterans out there, the music makers, have been doing this a long time. You know what I'm talking about. There's just certain songs that are like going, damn, what's with that? It's weird. It's kind of a weird phenomenon. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of weird. But most songs, you can put in any key and it's going to come across like the way the artist did it. So, a perfect example, and that's why I decided to talk about this today, is because so he does it in a key of E, and that's sunrise, last of morning, clouds burn. It's like, I'm just not in that key. I can't do it. It's hard. But it's so funny. All the Beatles, even though I do sing a lot of John Lennon songs, and my tribute to the Beatles things I do, and because I've got like an hour of Beatles, and I do mostly John. I don't do too much of Paul, because Paul he's up there too, and that's why they sounded so good doing the harmonies to back up John. John's got a high voice as well, but I don't know why. Now I take it back. Yeah, I can't sing any songs that are in the key he sings, that John sings. So basically any of the Beatles, maybe Ringo Starr, Yellow Submarine or something, but those guys, their registers are a lot higher, and they sing in the key of E, and I could sing in the key of E too, but like I said, certain songs. But anyway, so don't get discouraged. And what I had to do was, so that song I just showed you right there, All Things Must Pass by George Harrison, I tried in the key of D, I tried B, I don't know if I tried C, tried F. Of course, that just bumps it up higher. I tried a lot of different open keys, but try different open keys, because you could find it probably there. But then you got to then what you need to do is, if you can't find that key, and you just don't give up, just get the old capo and slide that along the neck and find some areas that, once you know the chords of the song, find some areas on the neck, go, oh God, okay, yeah, I can do it there. And most of the time, I would say like 90% of the time, 95% of the time, it's going to sound okay. It's going to come across, even though maybe the guitar is a little bit more lower register, but the guitar is a higher register. But you're doing the same keys, and then you're singing it. And with drums, of course, I use the Beat Buddy, but yeah, it's trip. So just to give you an example of my range. So that's in the key of E. So what I did was I go, okay, so I really searched all over the neck because I love this song. I'm going, there has got to be somewhere on the neck where I can sing this song. Where did I do? Okay. Yeah. See, I'm a half a step down. So, actually, so when I was playing that in the key of E and you could hear George's voice, it's a high key, but I'm a half step down. So it's even higher, a half a step up. So yeah, there's just most Beatles songs I can't do in their original key, but I keep it as close to the key as I can where I can reach those notes, and so it comes across authentic, or more gives it just more. What's the word I want to use? More authentic. It sounds more close to the song. So I put the capo on here. Let me see. The window always shuts off. So I got the capo on F sharp. So I'm a half step down. So really I'm doing it in the key of G in standard tuning. It would be in the key of G. So, but I'm in F sharp, a half a step down. So, yeah. So then I think one of the first keys I had tried it in was he does it in the key of E standard tuning. I do it in a half step down. That's a little low. And so I did it a whole step up. I put it on the capo, and I think this sounds better. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the thing below. If it sounds stupid, let me know. I don't know, because I haven't done this song live yet. I'm going to do it this weekend. No, that's wrong. Sorry. Sunrise doesn't last all morning. Clouds burn doesn't last all day. Seems my love is up and left with no warning. It's not always I think that is going to be my comfortable key. I actually could sing it, sliding it up to the G, half a step down, so it would be, in standard tuning, it'd be F sharp. Yeah, so F sharp here. So if I tune it up, oh no, it goes to G. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to brush on today. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged because you're like, because you do want to find that pocket where your voice is going to project the best. If you start doing songs that are a little too low and your voice is just, you can tell you're singing in it's not quite your key, and even too high, obviously it's even more noticeable then. but you know, then you'll start cracking or hitting sharp or flats or whatever. Thing. So that's all I wanted to do today was basically touch base on that and welcome the new member of the family. This is it right here, man. I dig this little thing. This thing's bitching. I'm going to write a lot of songs. You know, it's nice because I do a lot of my writing, you know, I'll sit in a lounge chair in the summertime or at night I'll lay in bed. And this is a perfect, you know, I've obviously got my babe Kim next to me. So it's a, you know, it's a 3/4 or even, yeah, 3/4 scale, I think, but it's small. So the neck's not flashing in her face when we're laying in bed, you know, like, you know, but most of the time though, if she's gone or whatever, I'll lay in bed and do it in there. I don't really do it while she's there in bed but yeah, I dig this little thing. Jim Dandy by Gretsch. It's got a truss rod. I didn't have to do anything except just the truss rod. I wanted to get it down as low as I could, and no buzzing. Sounds great. This thing is great. All right, you guys. Peace out. Yeah, I'll catch you next week. Ciao for now. Oh, and by the way, thank you. If you feel the heart and feel I don't make any money on this channel. I'm not monetized. But I can always use all the help I can get because it's a lot of work in editing and stuff. So if you guys feel like you want to donate, you know, donate anything you can. I would deeply, deeply appreciate it. And that's about it right now.